Okay, so you go into here, you should be able to create an account because I have created an account. You don't see it, but where if you haven't logged in, you should be able to create an account here using your email address.
Okay.
Okay. Now I create everything. I assume you, because I have already created an account and most of the students here already done it. And in here, you just click create, right? So this is a brand new project.
No, fine.
Okay, so if for everyone, when you create a brand new project, it's like this. That will take a bit of the time. That's what you see most of the time, right? I assume everyone see this. So the first thing we do is we delete the cat. See how I delete the cat?
Yes.
Look at the cat and delete the cat, okay? And then you go on this side, go choose a backdrop. And in here, you choose blue sky. You see on here, you already see the blue sky. And then because we delete the cat, we want to do a butterfly. We click on this one, choose a sprite. And in the choose a sprite, you will see a butterfly on this here. Now you can see the butterfly. Everyone know how to do that? Cool. Okay, so you go to a sprite, and in here you see the butterfly. You will see it, and then you just choose it. Now we go on the next one. By the way, because when we block an account, you can save it. The beauty, you see it, you can save it. You can save now, and then you can choose like. And then you can save it. It means next time when you log into your account, you can open it, you can do more. Now, next step, you need to click on the motion. The motion is here. The first one on your top left corner up, just below the code section, there will be a thing called motion. Now, so what we do is we drag this one in here. And then you click on the event. You will see the first one on the event. Then you drag like that. So these two things have to click together. It's a block of code. That's what block coding is. Okay. Now, anyone know if I do this, what's gonna happen? Raise hand. Tell me. Okay, Callum.
It's gonna move.
It's gonna move. Do you know?
10 steps
10 steps. Okay.
forward, actually.
Let's say we do this. You see, they move very quickly. You see that? You see the butterfly will move. Now, my question to everyone, it's getting a little bit harder. If I want to move a lot more, because when I do now, move very little and then they stopped. What should I do? Because I want to move from here, I want to move to the end of the screen here. Because if I do now, it's only like 10 steps. How should I do? Take. You need to. Yep.
You should change the where it says move 10 steps and write in there like a bigger number.
100.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see how we go. Yeah, it's better. Maybe 1,000. Wow, that's good. Now I want, is there any, there's a better way, or there's a different way, but I still want to move only 10 steps at a time. I still want to move a lot from here to there. What should I do? Callum, Kira, I still want to use this block, but I still want to do the butterfly until the end of the year. What should I do? But Kira, you have a question?
Repeat 10 times loop in over the loop 10 steps.
Repeat 10 times.
Move 10 steps 10 times.
Okay. So you go to the control block. Everyone see the control block here? You move and repeat 10 times. And then you put this one in here. Let's see how it does. So this is 10 of the 10 steps, 100 steps. So maybe I do a repeat 100 times. Cool. So we achieve the same thing by using a repeat block. Okay, I give you everyone minutes to follow this. Now, and then I have a next interesting question. So you pull the control, click on the control and choose the repeat block. And these things have to click together like this. That would create, we repeat 100 times. Each time we move 10 steps. Altogether is 1,000 steps. Okay, I have a question. I want the butterfly to run forever. What should I do? Attic, I think. Take pricing first.
I think you should go to the control and instead of doing repeat 100 times, just take the forever block and put move 10 steps in it.
And then forever. Then stop. Let's see how we go. Okay, that's good. But we have a problem here, right? Because the butterfly gone here and just stuck there. So we stop. Now I want the butterfly just keep running here in the scene. It's like flying everywhere. Okay. It's an interesting question. How should I do? Because now the butterfly, if you can see it, the butterfly go from here, they go to there, and they just stuck here. But now I want the butterfly go to here, go back, running around in the blue sky like flying. Okay. So what should we do? Kira, you have a question?
Do you go to the motion section and put in if on edge bounce?
Well done. You're very good. Okay, in here we go to motion. If on edge. If on edge bounce. Everyone see it? You go into motion, you will see the if on edge bounce. Let's see how we go. Okay, that's good. I think we're just bouncing in here. We're not going everywhere and get stuck. So the butterfly is doing a better job now. Okay, Nash, you have a question? Nash? Okay, I give everyone a minute or two to do this, and then we're gonna move on. Is everyone cool with that? Can do this like this. I want to make sure everyone can follow. And then we're going to move to the next step. Thumbs up if you have done it. If you have question, you can ask. Let me see. I forgot to check. Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah. I've got something wrong. And what link do you go into in Scratch? Which one do you go into?
Here, scratch.mit.edu.
Yeah, I went into that and it didn't show up with the activity. I went to the bottom right and it didn't work. It wasn't there.
This is a brand new project that I created. So you won't see this. have to
What's
create-
it called?
Sorry?
What's it called?
No, I create the whole thing from scratch. So the idea is you create the whole thing from scratch, using the blocks. So it's and then I save it as a butterfly flying. This is the project number. I'm not sure you can go into here, but this is my one. So it belongs to my account. Do you have an account with Scratch? Have you attended the last week lesson?
Yeah, but it worked good, but then this one isn't, because I'm on like a different type of the web computer. I'm on a
It's
computer.
right there, darling. You don't need to press the link again.
Okay. So you try this block.
What?
This block is important.
I don't know, mate. You have to ask him.
Nash, you just try this block. If you create a new project, you will see, you won't see the butterfly and the blue sky, but you will see the cats and an empty backdrop.
So you get rid of the cat.
I get rid of the cat and then you just go to here.
Oh, yes, I've got it now.
And then you see on the scratch on the cat, if you click on the recycle bin button, it will disappear, and then you create a butterfly here. You see that?
I can't see the recycle bin button, but
Next to you see my butterfly there. You see this recycle bin button here. There's a similar one with the cat. You look at my cursor on my screen. You see it? In here, you click on
Yeah.
that will disappear. The cat
Okay.
will and then you click to the next one, which is here, choose a sprite. And in here, you will see a butterfly. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. And the backdrop, what you do is you go here, which is next to the sprite. There will be a thing called choose a backdrop. You click on here. You can click on blue sky. You can choose anything you want, but we recommend this. You can choose these. You can choose that.
Does it have to be a animal? Does it have to be what a butterfly?
No. But our project is butterfly flying, so you can choose another one if you want. You can choose the bee if you want.
It's not only just a butterfly,
No,
but we have to do animals.
you can do anything. Yeah. Recommended. Okay, so now the butterfly is flying. You see the problem with the butterfly here? It is flying quite fast, and it's just flipping around. Okay, so we need to do more. I want the butterfly to be slower, but I don't want to flip around like this. Anyone have an idea how to do it? Use your hands. I want it to move slower. I don't want it to be so fast like this. Make me feel dizzy. I want the butterfly to move slower. And I don't want to flip it around like this. Okay, Joshua, raise your hand.
Okay. So in the white space where it says 10, write a smaller number like 5.
Yep, it's good. Very good step. Very well done, Joshua. That's good. So we saw not so fast, so it goes nice and smooth now, which is very nice. Maybe if we can do a little bit more to be better. Okay, that's good. Now, you see that when I go to the edge, they're just flipping around. How should I do? I don't want it to flip around. This is a challenge question. Kiara, you have any idea, Kiara?
Could use point in direction and then is it
Point in direction. So
point
what
in
block
direction
should I look?
in motion?
Motion. Point in direction. So where do it here?
Before the move 3 steps.
Yeah. Let me see, how should we do? The cat become like this and the butterfly become like this. No, it's a good try. It's great. I think you done a very well done, Kiara. Very good. I'm very impressed. It's good. Not what we want, but it's really good. Okay. What should we do, everyone? Interesting. I need help. Arctic. What should I do?
I did this. If you click the go to motion and take the block glide 1 second to random position, and if you put that in forever, my butterfly started going like flying all over the page.
Go to a random position.
No, glide to random position. So then it like flies there.
Glide. How many? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't want to move anymore. And should we keep if on edge bounce? Okay, that's it. How should we do? Cool. That's good. I think we are moving forward. It's a great step, everyone. But the butterfly now seems to be flying downwards now, getting busy. Sometimes go up, sometimes go down. That's the problem. I still want it to move up a little bit. I think we're doing very good here. We're getting very close with what we want. Close. Okay, Saya, I think you're new, so I want you to unmute first. All right, how can I help you?
What?
See?
Also to make the butterfly move forward, you could do point forward. Point forward.
Point towards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Before in forever. Yeah.
Before in forever. And then we do this. And we do that. Let's see how it goes. Good. Okay. Let me try one thing. Let's see how we go. Let me try one thing. Do this. Yeah, do that. Maybe we do 3. Now the butterfly is not rotating in random direction and moving downwards and everything else. So now they're moving in the right thing we want. It's much better now, nice and slow within the screen. I think I'm quite happy with this one. You happy with this one? Okay, so I think that the secret is use this set rotation style to left to right before the forever move flux. So now so you happy with this butterfly, everyone? Okay, Atik, you have a question?
Oh, no, sorry. I just forgot to put my hand down. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. You have a question?
I forgot to put my hand down.
Okay, that's cool. Slower with your hand. Okay. So now the butterfly is doing a good job. So what we do? How do I want not a butterfly in here? I don't want one. This butterfly is lonely. I want to create another one. How should I do? Kiara.
You can go to the picture with the cat and the plus sign, and you can add another butterfly.
Okay, you can do that. There's a way you, okay, there's a better way because this is a correct way as well, but maybe we can do here. You just right click, you can duplicate. So we have two. Okay, what should we do? Now we got two butterfly flying. Okay, so that's good. The butterfly is flying quite nicely now, but we can't tell which one is the butterfly number 1, which one is the butterfly number 2. Now, because they move in random direction, you don't know. How do I tell? How do I tell which one is butterfly 1 and butterfly 2? So I wanted to change it something. I want to change the color. I want to make it unique so that I can tell which this is butterfly 1, this is butterfly number 2. Okay, Joshua.
Up the top left corner, there is customs.
Okay, costume. Yes.
And you can change the way that it looks and its color.
Okay. Maybe I change it to become like this. And that one can do like this. Well done, Joshua. Well done.
Thank you.
Now okay, so now we got two butterfly nicely. Butterfly number 2 now looks very bright, moving around. That's good. Okay. I want, let me see. So everyone follow it. Everyone seems follow this one. If you need question, feel free to ask because I'm here to help. If you need to slow down, you can chat, put in the chat box, or you can raise question and ask. Don't mind. Kira, you raise your hand. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay, sure. All right, so I want to make sure everyone can follow this. I want to make sure I don't go very fast. So now we got two butterfly, very different and flying. Claire, yes, you can change the speed here. If you want to move the speed, you can't use the collide function, but you should be, you can move here. You have to use the move block. You see this? Okay, so I've just changed the butterfly number 2 to use a move 10 step. And butterfly number 1 is using the collide function. At the moment, you will see they are very different. They're moving very differently. One is moving really fast, and one is moving really slow. So this block belong to butterfly number 2. This block belong to butterfly number 1. So they move. So you can customize them. They can move. Just before, they all moving on a similar pattern. Now it's very different. Chase, you have a question?
Okay, so just real quick, how do we customize again for
found it.
for the butterfly?
Okay. You want to go quick? You don't use, you look at the butterfly number 1, we use
Yeah.
the glide block. We don't use that. You click on the butterfly number 2 now.
Yeah.
We use the move block. The
Yeah.
move block with the 10 step is fast. Let's say if you want to slower number 2 down, maybe you can do 3 steps.
Okay.
You see that? Now it's actually slower.
Okay, yeah.
If you want
Thank you.
lightning speed, it's become 30 steps. Does it make sense? Okay. Let me do, because I want to move it and like maybe 10 so that you can see that they are quite different in speed. Okay, I wanted to explore a little bit about butterfly number 2. I hope everyone get it here. I hope so. Let me see. Maybe I wait for one more. If you've done it, just put into the chat box so that I know that you've done it so that I can move to the next one. Okay, Joshua is done. Who is struggling? Kuya is done. Callum's done. It's good. Okay. Well done, everyone. You're doing good. Carissa, you got a stunning face. What does it mean? Have you done? Let me see. Chris done. Good. Okay, so we want to change the butterfly number 2 a little bit. We try to explore to see how things go. In motion, we have a function called point to direction. So I stop it first. And then let's see how this is doing. This is butterfly number 2, everyone. I'm customizing butterfly number 2. Butterfly number 1 is still the same. Okay, let's see how we go. Oh, that's not very good. It's just going horizontally and flipping around. I want to change it so that it can move a little bit better. So point in direction means you can change the angle. How do they move? So I put it 45. The one in here is a degree. Okay. So let's see how we go. So every time they hit, they move 45 degrees. So like, and they move in 45-degree angle. So now they bouncing at this angle, 45 degrees. One is moving random. One is actually moving at 45 degrees using the block or point in direction. Everyone know, can see the difference? I give everyone a little bit of time so that you can explore with thing called point in direction. I think the butterfly still flipping around everywhere for number 2. So maybe we do this block. Okay, it's good. I remember when I was a little kid, we got this, it's a game, you know, there's a point here. I have to move the thing, try to catch it. Whenever I catch it, this one, the butterfly like this, we have to predict where they are and then you win some points. So this is similar. This is how they code it in the game. Samaya, the question?
Can we do more than one animal, but it can still fly?
You can add it here, but for each of the animals, you have to create the blocks for each of them.
Okay.
Before, what I do is I use the thing duplicate. The reason I do it because then we copy the whole blocks of function of that sprite for me, saving
Okay.
me time. But you can customize them. So if I do it here, I duplicate, right?
Yeah.
You can see it now. If you click on the butterfly number 3, it's the same block function to butterfly number 2, right? And
Okay.
here, because I want to make sure, maybe I want something a little bit different. But you see, because we copy the block of function,
Yeah.
these two are moving on a similar pattern.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so butterfly number 3 now. I don't want, it looks similar to butterfly number 2. It's very I want to change this a little bit in the sense that I want to make, okay, butterfly number 3, I want to change the costume to make it similar like butterfly number 2 first. Yeah. Okay, now I assume I say the butterfly number 3 is a child or the baby of butterfly number 2. I want to make it small to make it look like a small child of butterfly number 2. I want this one to be a smaller butterfly. What should I do? Anyone have any idea? Josh? Kiera. Okay, got a question, Kiera?
To make the butterfly smaller, you could click on costumes and then actually no, never mind. There's a thing underneath the like place where all the butterflies are playing, and I think it says size 100, and you could make that number bigger or smaller.
Cool. Great job. I'm very impressed, Kiara. Yeah. Got a size function. So how should I do? Set size. Instead of 100%, I want the size to only 50%. And I try to do this block. I just want to see how does it go. This is butterfly number 3. Everyone can see it. The butterfly number 3 now is smaller and moving in the similar pattern in number 2. The baby butterfly of number 2. Everyone can see that? Well done, Kiara. I'll leave everyone a minute or two so that we can follow it. If you've done this, just type finished or done in the chat so that I know. Go. Hariya's done, Sia's done, Maria's done, Clay's done, Clay's done. Good. You're doing very good. Tilly's done. Kiara's done. That's good. We are nearly finished, but I give you the last challenge. This challenge is, well, it's like an extra challenge, so you don't have to do it. It's okay if you can't do it. If you reach here, you should be very proud. You've done a good job. The actual challenge is for someone who really stretch. I want to stretch everyone to be a little bit more, a little bit hard, challenging. Anyway, if you can't do it, it's okay. I want a butterfly number 3 moving into like similar like a circular motion. This is extra, right? So if you can't do it, it's okay. I want a butterfly number 3 now. Instead of moving like number 2, I want it to move around like a circular motion, like this. That's a challenge. So you have to think, we have a list of blocks here. So my hint will be using the motion, right? Because I'm asking you to move into the circular motion. So the hint is use this block, right? Because the look, the feel, everything here, it's not. But the motion is most likely is what you need for the butterfly number 3 moving in the circular motion. It's a challenging question, but let's see if we can do it. Josh, you have a question?
I think I know how to do it.
Tell me.
So you go, the second one down says turn 15 degrees.
Okay.
If you put that in the forever, it'll keep on turning 15 degrees.
See, okay, that's really good. Well done, Josh. I think it's moving in the circular motion now, but it's very small. Do you agree with me, Josh?
Yeah.
How do we want it to do a bigger circular motion?
Well, maybe make the degree that it is turned by bigger.
Hang on a minute. Jace, you can unmute. What do you think, Jace?
When are we done with all the stuff yet? How long when can we leave?
Oh, 7:15 is, you got 3 more minutes. Just hang on. We nearly finished. This is the extra challenge.
Okay.
So if you can't do it, it's okay. It's actually quite hard. Well, for your age, it is hard. So if you can't do it, it's okay. But if you can do it, you should be very proud, okay? Arctic, you have a question. You need to unmute first.
Okay, so my thing is that it's the same as Josh's, but like when you do turn 15 degrees, you also do move 20 steps. And then that makes the circle a little bit bigger.
Well done. I reckon the problem with moving 20 steps is they fly so fast, right? So maybe I think maybe we should do like 10 steps, but instead we do 15 degree, maybe we do maybe 7. Let's see how we go. Okay, still quite fast. Maybe we do 7 steps. 7 degrees. Yeah, that's not bad. Slower now, maybe we do 5 steps. Step 7, we do just 3 degrees. Now they keep bouncing around. Okay. Now the problem with the butterfly is now it's hitting the here and then they keep bouncing when they're reaching the edge. So the best is we need to move into the middle first, and then we start moving into the circular motion. How do we get the butterfly number 3 go into the middle? Josh, you have any idea?
Sorry, forgot to lower my hand.
Okay. Anyone can tell me how to move the butterfly number 3 into the middle? Okay, Cassandra, we nearly finished. I think it's time now. This is the actual challenge. But I think we reached doing very good, everyone. Okay, yeah, we out of time. Any last questions? This is the actual challenge, so you don't have to do it, but you should be very proud you can. Chase, you raise your hand.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. I forgot to like lower my hands.
Okay. All right, everyone. All right, I hope you learned something new today. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. Okay, everyone. So I hope you learned something today. You learned how to create multiple sprites and control it to move to completely different ways, and then you can change the size. So next week will be something more fun. Right, today we just doing a project called Butterflies Flying to the Sky. I hope you enjoyed it. I will unmute everyone now. And I will say bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
See you next week.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
Have a good holiday.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.